What's going on, Persh League? This is Squirt here for the Week 3 recap. We're going to do video edition. Going to keep it short and sweet here. Just go over a breakdown of each matchup, maybe touch on one or two players that were key players and contributed or hurt a player's team. I'm just going to go right down the list I have on my laptop here. Starting with Moncrief in your face versus 1.21 JJ Watts. It's Corey versus Brendan. Corey actually falling to Brendan on this one, 98.1 to 86.78. Start with Corey here. There's two players that are crucial parts of this team losing. We'll start with the good side here. DeMarco Murray put up 28 points with 114 rushing yards, which gets him the bonus, obviously, and a touchdown. The one player that hurt him here was obviously Gronk. I had him in another league, and he hurt me, but hearing he's playing, you got to play him. He's your first-round draft pick, so you got to do it. Moving on to Brendan's team. Jarvis Landry, huge week. Pretty much got him the win. Didn't score a lot of points. Was projected at 111, but ended up with 98. But you got the win, so whatever. And you're undefeated, so big ups to you. Corey moves to 2-1, while, like I said, Brendan goes to 3-0. Moving on to the second matchup we have here, Goss Milk versus David's Dandy team in Dotto versus Dave. Dave taking this one 107.8 to 96.08. We'll start with Dotto's team here. Doug Baldwin, huge week. 30 points with 164 receiving yards and a touchdown. It's a huge week, obviously, but it wasn't enough. He had Pittsburgh's D at a -1, and Brandon Marshall hurt, got 4.2. For Dave's team, standout player, he had a couple. Aaron Rodgers had 26. He had 205 passing yards with 4 touchdowns. It's a huge week. The big hurt of his was Randall Cobb, which is crazy because Aaron Rodgers was throwing all over the place, but Randall Cobb didn't get much. Dave moves to 3-0. Newcomer, undefeated still. It's both newcomers, like AJ mentioned in the written recap. And Dotto moves to 1-2. Going to my matchup versus Greg, I fell to Greg on this one, 101.44 to 77.16. We'll start with my team here. Two players that really hurt me were Kelvin Benjamin and Julio Jones. Going into Monday night, I felt confident. I mean, he still had to have a big week, but 28 points isn't crazy in this league, especially when D'Angelo usually gets 26 on Greg's team. Like, it was possible there. 4-point week with 140 receiving yards, which is always a great week, but hey, he's number 1 overall pick. You need that from him. Greg moves to 2-1 and into 3rd place, while Squirt falls to 7th place at 1-2. Moving on to Fleener Steeners versus Fleener Steeners versus Still Thinking. Fleener Steeners winning 164.84 to 101.48. We'll start with Jordan's team. He had 4 players in the 20s with Drew Brees, Allen Robinson, Mark Ingram, and Christine Michael. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drew Brees, Allen Robinson, Mark Ingram, Christine Michael, and Fleener all had over 20 points. It's a big week. For Raleigh's team, he had David Johnson put up 24 plus. It's a pretty good 83 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Can't ask for more. Just couldn't get the win against Jordan, moving to 1-2, while the Freak also moves to 1-2. Moving on to AJ versus McKay. Mr. Steer Your Girly versus Dad's AM Narbs. The Narbs weren't hard enough to take this one, as he falls to AJ 182.86 to 139.76. Starting with AJ's team, Jordy Nelson had 29.1, while Todd Gurley also put up 20. But that wasn't the big number here, as Marvin Jones put up 47 and T.Y. Hilton put up 31. That's a huge week, and his defense had 27. Great job, AJ. That's some serious numbers right there. But hey, man, I can't really bash on McKay for losing this one because he also had Tannehill, Mike Evans, Ezekiel Elliott, and Tevin Coleman all over 20 points as well. So big weeks for both. Big up to you guys. Keep doing your thing. You guys will find the wins. Dad's AM Narves goes to 0-3 while AJ moves to 1-2. And that's it. We're going into the awards here now. Let me switch to my phone. For the Week 3 awards, we had Team of the Week with Mr. Sear Gurley, AJ. Stud of the Week, Marvin Jones, AJ. Duds of the Week, Kelvin Benjamin and Julio Jones, both for me. We had Best Decision of the Week was benching AJ Green, which was also AJ. And Worst Decision of the Week, there were no poor decisions that directly affected anyone. So until next week, this is Squirt signing off. Have a good one.